Uzbekistan is a country with a long and rich history. It's located in Central Asia and was an important part of the ancient Silk Road. Many travelers, traders, and scholars passed through this region many centuries ago. Because of this, Uzbekistan has many historical cities, beautiful buildings, and unique cultural traditions. Four of the most famous cities in Uzbekistan are Samarkand, Tashkent, Heva, and Bukhara. These cities show the history, art, and architecture of the Uzbek people. First, I want to talk about Samarkand. Samarkand is one of the oldest cities in the world. It's more than 2,000 years old. In the past, it was an important center of the trade and culture. People from China, Persia, India, and Europe came to this city. One of the most famous places in the Samarkand is Registan. This square is surrounded by three large madrasas, which were schools for learning and science. And the buildings are famous for their blue domes and colorful tile decorations. Many tourists visit Registan because it's one of the most beautiful squares in the world. Another important place in Samarkand is Gura Amr. This building is tomb of the great ruler Amr Timur. He was a powerful leader who created a large empire in Central Asia. The mausoleum has a tall blue dome and rich decorations inside. When people visit this place, they can learn about the history of Timurid period. Samarkand also has Shahizinda, which is a complex of old mausoleums. The walls are covered with bright blue tiles, and the place looks very peaceful and beautiful. Now, I would like to speak about Tashkent. Tashkent is the capital city of Uzbekistan and the largest city in this country. It's a modern city with wide streets, parks, and many new buildings. However, also has important historical places. One of the most famous sites is the Hast Imam complex. This complex is a religious center and an important place for Islamic culture. It keeps one of the oldest Qurans in the world. Many visitors come to see this holy book and learn about its history. Another well-known historical building in Tashkent is Kukaldash Madrasa. This madrasa was built in 16th century. In the past, students studied religion, science, and literature there. Today it's an important cultural monument and a popular place for tourists. Tashkent is also famous for its museums, theaters, and metro stations. Some metro stations are decorated with beautiful designs and art. Because of this, Tashkent shows the connection between modern life and historical heritage. The next city is Hiva. Hiva is a very special place because its old city has been preserved almost completely. When people visit Hiva, they feel like they are walking in the past. The old city of Hiva is called Itchankala. It's surrounded by strong walls and contains many mosques, places, and towers. The streets are narrow and full of history. One of the most famous landmarks in Hiva is Kalta Minar. It's a short but very white minaret covered with bright blue and green tiles. Even though it was never finished, it became one of the main symbols of Hiva. Another important building is Muhammad Amin Khan Madrasa, and this madrasa is one of the largest in the Central Asia. Today, some parts of it are used as a hotel and museum. Hiva is often called an open air museum because the whole city looks like a historical monument. All in all, I would like to talk about Bukhara. Bukhara is another ancient city with a very rich history. For many centuries, Bukhara was an important center of religion, education, and trade. Many scholars scholars, poets, and scientists lived and worked there. One of the most famous places in Bukhara is Poye Kalian. This complex includes a mosque, a madrasa, and the tall Kalian minaret. The minaret is very old but still stands strong today. In the past, it was used to call people to prayer. Another historical place in the Bukhara is Ark of Bukhara. This was a large fortress where rulers lived many centuries ago. The Ark also served as a government center. Today it's a museum where visitors can learn about the history of the city and its rulers. Bukhara also had has old markets and trading domes. In the past, merchants sold the silk, spices, jewelry, and many other goods there. Uh, to conclude, Samarkand, Tashkent, Hiva, and Bukhara are very important cities in Uzbekistan. Each city has its own history and unique beauty. Samarkand is famous for its grand architecture and connection with the Silk Road. Tashkent shows the combination of modern and old traditions. Hiva is like a living museum that keeps the atmosphere of the past. Bukhara is known for its religious and cultural history. Together, these cities represent the rich heritage of Uzbekistan and attract many tourists from all over the world.